I would like to introduce to you our CEO, the person who has put this together, really the most brilliant plan that I've ever seen in 20 years in the industry. So we want to thank you all for taking your time tonight. After this call, get back to the person that invited you here. Find out how you can get involved with us because we are making a difference. So with that, I'm going to be quiet and introduce Dan Putnam, our CEO. Go ahead, Dan.
All right. Thanks, Shelly. I appreciate it. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, can hear you good.
Fantastic. Yeah, what I want to do first is really just kind of explain what this call is all about and why we do it on Tuesdays. It kind of seems like a weird day of the week to do a call on Tuesdays, but one of the unique things about our company is we allow every single person to get started for free. They get all of our websites, all of our training, and are actually fully qualified to make unlimited commissions on customers, unlimited fast starts on distributors, and if they get just 2 customers, it'll actually activate their position and they can make unlimited commissions in the entire compensation plan. But people who are not active, the volume flushes every single every single week at Tuesday at midnight Eastern time, goes to 0, and then it will start accumulating volume again the next week. So this is really for all of the free members that are looking at the opportunity, that already have a spot, in many cases have hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars of volume every single week. And in order to lock in that volume so you have the opportunity to get paid on it, you need to either get 2 customers or you need to place an order by midnight Tuesday Eastern Standard Time. So that's why we do this call. It's kind of that last chance to lock in your position, lock in all that volume, and then find out exactly what you need to do to start getting paid on it. During this call, we're really going to focus on 4 things. We're going to talk a little bit about the vision of the company, why we started O2 Worldwide, what we're doing, where we're going. We're going to talk about our amazing products. We're going to talk about a very unique business plan, a simple 90-day plan of action. We have everything written out in the back office, exactly how to do it. So it's more just like a recipe. Just follow directions, and everybody should be able to build this. So a very simple business model, and it's really designed around a simple thought or a simple question. If I could show you a way to cover all of your monthly expenses for $50 and it was guaranteed, would you look into it? Would you watch this, 5-minute video? Would you get on this 20-minute call? That type of question. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how this works in 3 simple steps and how you can cover all of your expenses and then some over the next 90 days in your spare time. And then we're going to end the call with just some very unique things about our company that we're doing that no other company in the world is doing, that really gives all of our distributors a huge competitive advantage in this industry. So we're going to go ahead and get started with really what the vision of the company is, why we started the company. Being a full-time distributor for now the majority of my life, I got started when I was 18 years old. I'm 43 now. So I've done network marketing more than I haven't on a full-time basis. And so being, building large organizations and being in the field and really knowing what it takes and what the upsides are, what the downsides are. In about 2003, I got to a point of extreme frustration with the industry. And the reason why is I basically looked at what has to happen in order to be successful in network marketing. And you have to be able to duplicate and you have to be able to retain. Those are the 2 most important things for a company. Those are the 2 most important things for a distributor. And what the companies had put together, I saw were models that were very difficult to duplicate, very difficult to retain, which made it very difficult for, people to have success. And so I've really been on a mission to figure out the best systems, the best way that somebody can actually duplicate and retain in a business. And our whole goal is to create the best duplication and retention model ever created in the history of network marketing. The things I'm going to talk about at the end of the call, you'll see what really separates this and how this helps with duplication, how it helps with retention. Another thing that we really wanted to do, because even though I didn't agree with every model, I was able to, work hard enough and consistent enough and long enough to build some pretty significant businesses. What I found, in order to keep those businesses going, it really wasn't what network marketing, the whole concept was all about. It was literally, working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, 6 7 days a week, every week, just to keep your business, from falling apart. And so I thought, man, there's got to be a better way. And so again, our whole vision and everything we're trying to do with the company is create an opportunity that you can start a business in your spare time and over time create a full-time income. And then once you're making that full-time income, our goal isn't to get you to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week in your O2 Worldwide business. It literally is to allow you to work the business in your spare time. And spare time is usually considered 5, 10, 15 hours per week. Part-time, 20, 30 hours a week. Full-time, 40 hours plus. So we want to allow people to work the business in their spare time, keep everything so simple, not have all the qualifiers, not have all the structure requirements, not have all the hoops and hurdles that most companies have to make it very difficult to keep your team together, because not only do you have to maintain all the volume, you also have to maintain perfect structure in order to get your check. And so that's what requires so much work and why it's basically a never-ending process. And we wanted to do everything that we could to make a difference in that so that people could start a spare time business, turn that into a full-time income, and then still just work it in your spare time and have the time freedom and the financial freedom that this industry is all about. And so that's what we're passionate about. That's what every single thing that you're going to hear about on the call is designed so that you can have a spare time business that will create a full-time income. The other thing that we're really passionate about and that we really believe in is we feel that every successful company should do something to give back. And so we have lined ourselves with a company called Meals of Hope. Every product that we sell, whether it's a sample, whether it's a bottle of product or whatever, we donate a meal through Meals of Hope. And not only do we donate the meal, but we actually get together as a group of distributors and we put on a packing event where we actually pack the meals, put everything together. We do 50,000 at a time, and then they stay right there in that local community, wherever it is in the country that we put on this packing event. And we've literally already helped hundreds of thousands of people. And our goal is to not slow down until we're helping millions of people and really making a difference. And the thing that I get so excited about is everything that we have is pretty much a win-win. So really a win-win-win when you come up with the opportunity, the financial part of the business. But every single person who buys a product, not only do they have the absolutely amazing benefits of personal use of the product and how it can help with their own health and energy levels and better sleep and all the different things that our products do, but at that same time, every single time you make a purchase, you're making a difference in somebody else's life and actually providing a meal for somebody who would be going without. So all of our customers, all of our distributors, every single day, every single week, every single month, need a big pat on the back because they are making a difference in the world. And again, already hundreds of thousands of meals, and we're going to keep pushing until we're doing millions of meals every single year. And that's something that I think every single person can be proud of. Every one of our customers can be proud of. Every single one of our distributors can be proud of, because it is making a difference. As a parent with 2 children, I can't really think of anything that would be sadder than not having the opportunity to provide basic meals for my kids. And it's not just kids, it's also adults, it's also the elderly that are going without and happen to make decisions of, do I want to pay my power bill or do I want to eat? Do I want to buy my prescriptions that I need, or do I want to eat? And people are unfortunately way too often having to make that decision and go without a meal, and that's something that we are actively putting a dent in and making a change in the world and making it a better place. And we really feel strongly that that's something that all good companies could do or should do. And in order to make that happen, it's as easy as just purchasing any of our products. So I'm going to spend a couple minutes here and go through our 3 products. I think it's really the best combination that's ever been put together in the network marketing industry for products that truly make a difference in people's lives and for what people actually want out of a health and nutrition product. And it starts with Daybreak. We feel it's the best way to get your day started. It is a very unique product. It's a multi-nutritional, so it has a whole food, superfood blend. In the superfood blend, you have things like acai, you have maki berry, noni berry, camu camu. You have aronia berries, and then we have some also absolutely incredible superfoods that are usually maybe more popular in the coffees these days, but Ganoderma, Chaga, and Cordyceps. And we feel that that blend of superfoods is really just giving you that absolutely incredible nutrition that people need to start their day. Then the next part of this product is an oxygen transport blend. So it actually helps the body create more hemoglobin, which helps the body transport more oxygen. And you're going to see how that fits perfectly with our flagship product, O2 Drops, that I'm going to go over here in just a second. And then we have a Clarity blend, which I call an energy drink for your brain. Not only does it help provide, actual physical energy for people to have the, energy to get throughout the day and get stuff done, but it also helps with that brain energy so that you can stay focused, you can stay task-oriented, and it's just perfect. We work in such a competitive atmosphere. Almost everybody's job, there's somebody else competing to, try and do better. And if you can't perform well, then it's hard to, advance in our, day-to-day lives. And this is for the person that wants absolutely premier nutrition and transport more oxygen to the body, which helps in all functions, and then at the same time really give that brain energy to be able to stay on task and to stay focused. So we feel that Daybreak is going to become the biggest tool in our entire business just by giving out samples, because it is the type of product that you try it within 5-10 minutes, you're going to notice a difference, and up to the next 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, just the ability to focus. Not necessarily, jittery. It's not something that just has your adrenal glands dump a bunch of adrenaline and you have all this nervous energy and kind of feel shaky. It's more geared towards, the brain energy. And so again, I kind of call it an energy drink for your brain, but along with that, the superfood blend, you're going to hear amazing testimonials as people continue to take the product day after day, week after week, month after month. These are some nutrients that literally change your health. And again, we couldn't be more excited about what we see happening right now with Daybreak, and we feel it's going to be one of the strongest tools ever in the network marketing industry, because when you have something that doesn't have the synthetic vitamins and stuff like that, it literally is just a whole food, multi-nutritional that gives the body the best nutrients, additional oxygen, and then some, great brain energy. Nootropics are a huge business. Superfoods are a huge business. Things to increase the oxygen are a huge business. And we have all three wrapped up in one simple pill because we use the extract, so you don't have to go and take like 3, 4, 5, 6 different pills every single day to, get the nutrition. So we're excited about that product. That brings us to our next product, which again works hand in hand with this. I feel that you should take O2 as soon as you wake up, and then take your Daybreak at the same time. And you're going to get that extra oxygen, and you're going to have that oxygen transport blend to help move that oxygen to wherever it's needed in the body. Daybreak's an amazing product, but O2 is something that I don't think that there'll ever be a product that can actually do more things than O2 Drops. It's a 100% safe product. One thing that's very unique, it has a GRAS number from the FDA, which the FDA is Food and Drugs. So FDA doesn't really work with nutritional products, but it does have a GRAS number, which is generally recognized as safe, and that is almost impossible to get. So that's one of the most exciting things about O2 Drops is we know that it's something completely safe for anybody to take. It doesn't matter if it's a brand new newborn that's been alive here on Earth for a matter of seconds, or somebody who's, been here for 100 years. We all need oxygen. It's the most important nutrient to our bodies. It's more and more needed every single year that passes. It's a fact that the oxygen is decreasing in the air, the pollution is increasing, and that's creating a perfect storm for oxygen supplementation. And we have the premier oxygen product in the world, period. It's pH balanced, so you can use it as eye drops to oxygenate the eyes. In fact, it's one of the ways I recommend that every single person uses it every single day as eye drops. So again, your eyes are extremely important. Why not give them, just that little bit of oxygen every single day? You can use it on the skin for any type of cut, scrape, burn, rash, infection, anything like that, age spots, wrinkles, all of that, the body needs oxygen to repair and regenerate cells. Also fantastic for pain relief, whether it's arthritis pain to help get rid of the inflammation. You can put it right on the joints, rub it in 2 or 3 times a day. It works fantastic for nasal sprays for any type of nasal infection or allergies. Works great for ear drops. And then you can just use it sublingual drops directly under your tongue, 15, 20 drops at a time. It'll bring the oxygen straight in through the capillaries under your tongue into your bloodstream. That blood circulates throughout your entire body, head to toe, and then it actually allows the body to use the oxygen where it's needed. Now, oxygen is used in pretty much every single function you have in the body. Repair and regenerate cells. The immune system uses it to kill mutated cells like cancer cells and stuff like that. Fight off infection, bacteria. Every thought that you have takes oxygen. Every move that you make takes oxygen. Everything basically takes oxygen. That's why, it makes perfect sense when you think about it. If you was just to hold your breath right now for the next 30, 40 seconds, you're going to see how uncomfortable it gets, how fast. 15, 20 seconds, it starts to get uncomfortable. 30 seconds seems like 2 minutes. 45 seconds to a minute seems like you've been holding your breath for, several minutes. And most people struggle to hold their breath for much over a minute, minute and a half. And all that's happened in that time, nothing's really changed in your body. All that's happened is you stop the flow of oxygen. That's it. So you stop that flow of oxygen coming into the body just for a matter of seconds. It gets uncomfortable. So that shows people how important oxygen is. And any study any Google search, the pollution in the air, the stress that we're under, the busy lifestyle, the reduction in oxygen, it's becoming more and more clear that people should be supplementing on oxygen. We think we're a little ahead of the curve here. I personally think over the next 5 to 10 years, oxygen supplementation will be just as common, if not more common, than vitamin supplementation, and more important than vitamin supplementation. So, again, I couldn't be more excited for any product than O2 drops. It works perfect with Daybreak because when you take in the O2 drops, bring more oxygen to the body, and then Daybreak helps transport that oxygen throughout the entire body. So perfect 2 products to go hand to hand. And then that brings us to our last product, Nightfall. Nightfall is a tea. It's an instant tea. It's a rooibos tea. So again, when you take it at night, you're not going to want something with caffeine. So it's not a black tea, green tea, or anything like that. It's actually a red tea. Just looking at rooibos tea, there's so many benefits. I mean, we could sit here and talk about 30, 40 different benefits just in the rooibos itself, such as controlling blood sugar, inflammation, aiding in weight loss, all kinds of benefits of rooibos tea. We have it flavored with a chai tea latte, so very delicious to drink. And then with that, we have an absolutely incredible hemp extract. So again, 300 milligrams, 10 milligrams per every serving. So you get a fantastic dose of what we feel is the premier hemp extract in the entire world. And if you do any research on that, you're going to see just hundreds and hundreds of health benefits. And then you add to that our sleep blend in order to help the body get the rest that it needs. Again, most important, getting the sleep is so that the body can repair and regenerate. Also, again, works absolutely perfect with the O2 drops. It also has an oxygen transport blend just like the Daybreak. So for somebody to take this a half hour to 45 minutes before they go to bed, just kind of as a nightcap, almost just to kind of shut your thoughts down, start preparing for sleep, get the best sleep that you can so that you can go in and attack the new day. And then right before you go to bed, seconds before you go to bed, 15 to 20 drops of O2. And again, they're working perfectly together because now not only do you have the O2, the added oxygen, you have the oxygen transport blend from the Nightfall, and then all the other nutrients that the oxygen is going to help the body assimilate and use better as you sleep. So again, works absolutely perfect. And so this gives us something for energy, incredible nutrition, focus, mental clarity in the morning, along with the O2 drops, and then it gives us something to kind of, shut our brain off so that we can get some sleep, that we can fully recover and wake up the next day to, go out and do what we do. So I couldn't think of three better products or, three products that work better together, kind of a 1-2-3 punch as Daybreak, O2 Drops, and Nightfall. So I couldn't be more excited. And again, all three products, every single time somebody purchases one, we donate a meal through Meals of Hope. And again, so we're very excited about that. That brings us kind of to our next point. And what I love about this is we've kept it so simple as far as our business model that we can explain the entire system, the entire business model in 2 or 3 minutes so that people can really understand it. So I'm going to focus right now really quick on that simple question. If I could show you a way to cover all of your monthly expenses, we're talking about your house payment, your car payment, your medical insurance, your groceries, your cell phones, your internet, your power, your gas, every single thing that you spend money on every single month. If we could show you how to cover all of that for $50 and it was guaranteed, would that be something that you're interested in? And almost everybody is interested in finding out how they can do that. It takes an absolutely amazing opportunity in order to make that happen. And step one is simple. You pick any one of our three products and you get started. So that's the $50. The guarantee is all of our products have 100% money back guarantee, so you have absolutely no risk. Step number two, you simply share this information with as many people as it takes to find 2 business partners. You can do it by using the Tuesday night call. All these calls are recorded and put on O2 Central, so you can use them 24/7. You also have many videos that you can share, all different ways that you can, share this information with as many people as it takes to find 2. That's step number 2. Your goal is to do that within your first week. Step number 3, you simply help those 2 do the same thing. So in their first week, those 2 go out and get 2 more, which is 4. Those 4 first week, they go and get 2 more, which is 8. Those 8 get 2 more, which is 16. That brings you to the end of your first month, 30 people, everybody just working a simple business in their spare time. And what happens after months 2 and 3, your income actually goes from 0 to between $50,000 and $60,000 per month. This is a business working in your spare time. All you do is share this information, show people how they can cover all their expenses for $50, at the same time get an amazing product, 100% money back guarantee, and feed somebody in need. Again, win-win-win for every single person. And we're going to talk about here in just a second some of the tools that we have that make this so that every single person can do it. But I really want you to think you have nothing to lose. You have so much to gain. That's not the maximum that you can earn. There is no maximum. You can make unlimited. In fact, if you signed up 4 people instead of 2, you can, double or triple your income in that same period of time. Now, we also realize some people might not sign up 2, but we know some people might sign up 5. Some people might sign up 10. Some people might sign up 20. A lot of people might sign up 0. But even if you're, 5 to 10% of reaching that simple goal that I just get to your first week and duplicate that 5 or 10% is still putting you at, $3,000 to $6,000 per month in leveraged residual income. This is income that's going to continue to pay you month after month after month. It's going to allow you that time freedom, because once you build a group of hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people through the duplication process, now all of a sudden all that income coming in from you has very little to do with you. It's not dependent on, you waking up and doing calls every morning and building your list every day and doing all of this, stuff, working 10, 12, 14 hours a day. You have, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people that are all working 5 to 10 hours a week. Think about it. When you first start, and let's just take somebody that's working 10 hours a week. So you're working 10 hours a week. You start, you're the only one. But all you're doing is you're just sharing this call or sharing the videos that we have, and that's it. As many people as it takes. You get 2 people your first week, and they're working 10 hours, plus you're working 10 hours. Now all of a sudden you have 30 hours going into your business every single week. It's almost like one full-time employee. Now those 2 get 2 their first week, just like what we talked about. So there's 4 new people. So now you have a total of 6, 7, including yourself. Now you have 70 hours a week going. And now those 4 get 2. It's 8 more people. Total of 15, including yourself. Now you have 150 hours going. And then that goes on, those 8 get 2, which is 16, total of 30 people. Now all of a sudden you have 300 hours going every single week. By the time that, that continues on within that 90 days, all of a sudden now you have tens of thousands of hours every single week of work going into your business. all these people working spare time. You take yourself out of the equation and you still have tens of thousands of hours going out. That's what makes this business so strong. That's what makes network marketing so powerful, is the leverage that you can create. Now, what makes our company so different is every single person that gets started in our company starts at the top of the plan. You start at the absolute highest rank. I can't emphasize how different that is and how important that is. Every other plan, it makes absolutely zero sense to me. Every other plan, you start at the absolute bottom of the plan. Horrible compensation plan. You still have to spend hundreds of dollars, in some cases thousands of dollars to get started. But you have a horrible compensation plan. You have to jump through all these hoops and hurdles and just to move up one step. And for you to move up one step, you usually have to get 2 or 3 people to move up to the step that you were at before, and then that continues on. So, for instance, if I'm in a company and their ranks are bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, for me to hit bronze, I have to do so much volume. And so now for me to move up to silver, I have to get 3 bronzes. And those bronzes have to do so much volume. Now for me to move from silver to gold, I have to get so many silvers who have so many bronzes. And then from gold to diamond, I have to get so many golds who have so many silvers who have so many bronzes. And then diamond to platinum, I have to have so many diamonds who have so many golds who have so many silvers who have so many bronzes who have so much volume. And that's how the industry is. And that, in my opinion, is why it's so difficult to duplicate and so difficult to retain. So if you look at any company in the industry, and you have the advantage, just one simple advantage, that your team in that company, every single person that joined, only had to buy one product, and they all started at the top of the plan instead of the bottom. Just imagine the competitive advantage that would give you over every single other person in that company. And that's kind of how I look at it. Every one of our distributors has that advantage because you start at the top of our plan instead of the bottom. You only have to purchase one product to max out the entire plan. That's an enormous competitive advantage over every single company in the industry. Then it goes to the next step. We also have an exact roadmap, exactly how to build your business, what to do in the first 7 days, exactly how to build a list of network marketers for free. Not just people, but an actual list of network marketers, people that are looking for an opportunity, people that believe in the industry. And again, you can do that for free. How to build your business over the phone, how to build your business through traffic, how to cultivate your list, all of these different things, every single thing that you need to do to build a business, we have an exact roadmap already planned out, sitting there in your back office. You just follow simple directions, and it's as easy as that. And then we take it one step further. So not only do you start at the top of the plan, not only do we have an exact roadmap, all the tools, autoresponders, contact managers, lead capture pages, all that included, but then we also include a call center. This call center, every single person gets a call center PIN and the call center phone number. You can advertise the call center PIN, or when you talk to somebody and they have questions, you invite somebody to a call like this and they have questions, you don't ever have to answer any of those questions. You can just say, hey, why don't you call my call center? Here's my PIN number. Here's the phone number. They'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions. These are all things designed to allow you to work the business spare time, make it full-time income. Most companies, when people have a lot of questions, you have to sit on the phone and answer all those questions and do all that, which takes time. Every presentation that you do, you have to give the presentation and explain everything, and all that takes time. Now all of a sudden, you can spend all of your time asking people one simple question, and anytime they want information, you send them a link like to this type of a call. You send them a link to one of our videos, our lead capture pages, all of that. Then if they still have questions, you send them to the call center. So all of your prospecting takes literally just minutes every single time that you prospect. So for you to give 100 presentations per month, literally should only take maybe 3-4 hours for the entire month to give 100 presentations, because we have all the tools that give all the presentations. And then what happens if they watch a presentation and they have questions? We have a call center that will take all those questions. So all you're doing is just sending information that takes seconds. They watch the information. If they have questions, you just send them somewhere else and they get all their questions answered and they sign up. This not only helps with your time, but it also helps with the duplication. And if you can duplicate, the retention kind of takes care of itself, because if duplication's happening, people are seeing their business grow, people are making money, and that's why we feel we've created literally the best duplication and retention model ever created in the network marketing industry. We're doing things that no other company is doing in the entire network marketing industry, in the entire world, and it gives all of our team, all of our distributors, a huge advantage. So if this makes sense, simply get back to the person, who invited you. Find out the best package to get started with. They all have a 100% money back guarantee, so you have absolutely no risk. So again, thanks everybody. I hope you have an absolutely incredible night. And, again, start working, follow in the system exactly, and watch your business grow every single day. So thanks everybody. Have a great night.